Welcome to my channel, and here I have the newest book by Leila Duly. When several months ago I discovered that she will be publishing new book soon, of course I was so excited. And finally my book arrived from Amazon, and here we have Beautiful Planet. Well, it's a big book, similar in size to Floribunda, and of course we have cover in Leila's style. I don't think that I will be coloring cover. Here we have paper which is different from her previous books, but it's still quite thick, so I hope that it will be possible to use watercolors with care, but possible, just like I used it in Flower Year. It's definitely not a cardstock from Floribunda, but on Floribunda I wasn't very happy how all my pencils behaved, so I hope that this paper will be slightly better. Yeah, in Floribunda paper was like very thick cardstock, but I didn't like how my polychromases blended there. Here, from the feeling of the paper, I hope that polychromases would be perfect choice here. And I do love bright white color here. I think that for botanical colorings it's definitely one of the best choices. Our book is double-sided, and here we have a very good example of Leila's work. Finally, apart from botanical elements, we also have some insects, marine creatures and animals. If you love style of Leila Duly, you definitely will enjoy everything here, because the same beauty of the flowers, very elegant compositions, what I like in all books by Maria Trolle, beauty of composition. That's, we can see it in full force, absolutely amazing, like composition from the florist. And very nice pictures where we finally have animals, and Leila is very talented in drawing animals also. Well, and here we have one and only disadvantage of the book, because here we have several pictures printed on both sides, so spreads, and it's really very difficult, if almost impossible, to get to the central part. I already complained about similar problem when I colored Flower here, but I think that here problem is even stronger. I absolutely have no idea how it would be possible to reach the central part here and to get a finished spread without uncolored area. Maybe just tiny brush can reach this area, but definitely I won't be able to do it with pencils accurately, trying to do shading. So that was a big disappointment about this book, that it has many spreads but impossible to reach to the central part. I don't think that with such kind of binding, when you can't provide that it would be fully open, you need to include 2 pages spread. For me, yeah, it was a disappointment, because I don't know how to color this one. Apart from pictures, we also have quotes from the poets, and definitely it's very interesting and educative for me. Such spreads, that's absolutely adorable. Another tiny things which I would prefer to have here, again, to have names of flowers, what we had in Flower Year and in Floribunda. Here we don't have names, so I think that the name of this one, tropical, is Protea probably, but personally I'm not good at tropical flowers, so I would prefer to have names for them. But well, we will try to find pictures on somewhere on Instagram, on Google, internet. Anyway, that's second disadvantage. I promise that's all. But look at these tropical flowers. I am so happy that now we can use a wider color palette, because in Flower Year we mostly have wild flowers from our region, so colors were more, I don't know, calm, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue, pink, but here with tropical flowers we can use different color combos. And again, line art, it's so exquisite, absolutely amazing, very nice, delicate, thin lines. You don't even need to cover them with white Posca. I definitely don't intend to do it. And here we have the rest with hummingbirds, also very nicely done. And sorry, but another 2 pages spread, and please tell me how I supposed to color this flower or leaves here. I don't know. So we will have big flower, partly colored, then a white area, or not very accurately done leaves. It's a pity. Yeah. This one is absolutely amazing. Well, for myself, I decided that I won't think about such things. I have plenty of one-sided pictures, and Alena, please color them first, and then you can start to complain about double-sided pictures. You will spend your life doing smaller pictures with your speed of coloring. I don't mind to have insects in her books. I don't know why I saw several reviews where people were quite unhappy that insects were included. I love them, and I think that they are really good additional touch to the flowers, to the botanical elements. That was the one and only spread which I definitely would love to do, because I love cacti. Maybe here with bigger elements I somehow will manage to color them, but otherwise spread is absolutely great. Here probably we have like night butterflies, night moths. And again, I am very happy to find pictures with more tropical flowers. I love to color orchids, and I'm very happy to find several pictures of them here. And I also love pictures where we have mix of flowers and berries. That's one of my favorites, because this one look like dahlia. I love dahlias, and this element somehow, it's one of my favorites because it's so nicely done. This mix of bigger flower, smaller flower, elegant leaves of different types, and also berries. Amazing work. Yeah, you understand my problems. But at least here they can be colored as 2 almost separate pictures. Here we have undersea world, and again sea elements, seaweeds, corals. They are very nicely done, and in the same time, because here we have very small artwork with many details, slightly bigger fishes, everything is very well balanced, and I do love the shape of this picture. I also love to color shells. I think that for some of them I will use watercolors, maybe with a small addition of pencils. And I think that I also will try to use Inktense pencils. That's another one very interesting page. I'm especially interested in coloring this, all those crabs and other shells. I think that I only once colored something like this, so I definitely need more practice how to color marine creatures. Well, jellyfishes isn't my favorite thing, and I don't know how to do the background behind them, but still, all those corals, they are really very interesting. And this one is amazing. I imagine doing very bright fishes and then more calm colors for the rest of the background. Actually, part with all those water life pictures, this part is quite big. Really, really nicely done. Somehow this in style, it Reminds me a little bit about Art Nouveau pictures. Look at this gorgeous wreath. At least here only small part of the flowers is going inside of the binding. And also we have landscapes, also very good and interesting part of the book. I love those tiny landscapes which were included in Flower Year. When we have those pictures with the names of months, there were a couple of landscapes. So here I was very happy to find other examples of landscapes, especially this one with so many alpine flowers here. Quite good. And the best examples of Leila Duly works, many different leaves, flowers, and again composition is amazing. Look at this beautiful bird. Very interesting to color feathers. Here we have mandala with repeated element, and here we have this symmetrical picture. A very interesting experiments with the type of pictures, with the shape of the composition. If you want to do something quicker but still very detailed, you can look at those tiny like postcards, tiny landscapes. But my favorite size of the picture is similar to this one, not overwhelming, but with nice size of the details to be colored with pencils. And again, tropical flowers. We have this beautiful passiflora. Yeah, really nicely done. And these two are also quite interesting. I really love her wreaths. Again, here we have these succulent plants and another examples of wreaths. Yeah, that's all. Well, we have info about poets included in the book, but unfortunately not the names of flowers. So apart of these two disadvantages of spreads, binding, and no names of flowers, book is gorgeous, and I hope that you also are impressed by the talent of Leila Duly. Thank you, and I hope that in summer I will manage to start doing something here. Please let me know what kind of pictures you prefer more, with flowers, maybe wreaths, maybe something with insects, maybe undersea life. So what is your favorite part of the book? Thank you, and I definitely can advise this book even with this tiny problems, tiny faults of it. But I am happy that Leila decided to do another book, and I hope that book will have a great success. Thank you, and I will see you very soon.